This is for Fox 45, Governor Hogan. This is for the Attorney General and the Department of Justice. I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger, and y'all going after Marilyn Mosby. Y'all been shielding Scott Shellenberger for the last 10 years since 2011. Scott Shellenberger, if you can indict Marilyn Mosby, you need to go after Scott Shellenberger. The same way that you're going after Marilyn Mosby, you need to go after Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, and the Gov.O'Malley's mom machine. Straight up. You going after Marilyn Mosby, then you need to go after Scott Shellenberger just as well. No difference in none of this at all. Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45, Rachel Aragon had this information. Erek Barron got this information. I've been doing 90 days of session, and it's 90 days of shorty. And this is the content channel right here. Jumping out the pot. You feel me? 90 days of session. These are your elected officials that are protecting white supremacy in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. You got 230. I got thousands of videos that I've been doing since 2006 about Gov.O'Malley and this crime machine. You feel me? These are the videos. The good in the hood. 90 days of shorty. Disbarment of Scott Shellenberger. You feel me? These are your elected officials that have been protecting Scott Shellenberger. The new visual agua. That's you right here. This is Theroux, and this is Theroux from 2000. Yeah. Release all material to the voters. Gov.O'Malley parole and probation. You a mouthpiece to keep our black people underclassed and underprivileged. You oppressing our people. You feel me? And I'm getting ready to press up on you in Fox 45. That's shorty, pull your mask up. Those are the criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. And that's Fox 45. I'm a whistleblower. That's Delegate Glenn, Zirkin, and Branch. It's about your prison industry. Gov.O'Malley's prison industry. Marilyn Mosby, Nick Mosby, the Maryland Black Caucus. Y'all want to defend her? Man, y'all better go after Scott Shellenberger. Her best bet is to file charges against Scott Shellenberger. That's her best bet. Right there, to go against the machine. That's commode motion, right there. And that's that toilet right there. And it's clearly states, this is the voice of the people. This is evidence. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Social media for social change. That's the Waukegan Police Department. All right? That's the Legislative Black Caucus. 1402 Lochner, 2009. Like I said, Theroux nigga Raja, that's you. When you see me, you run every time I pull your card on this. You had evidence and knowledge of this. While you were States Attorney's Office. While you was working for the government. Now you working for Fox 45 to demonize black people in Baltimore. There you go, Theroux. And there go Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala. They did the first story on me. Hard look. It's Town Hall, Community in Crisis. So we're going to go with this right here. That's Scott Shellenberger. All right. Kidnapping. 1402 Lochner. You kidnapped me 2/11/2011 because I blew the whistle on your criminal enterprise. Baltimore City and Baltimore County. Refiling my criminal complaint 2/2011. That's April. All right. At 7:14 a.m. You feel me? Man held in toilet paper. Man held in toilet paper. Those are the criminal charges in Baltimore County that Baltimore County won't go after. You know what I'm saying? Your state's attorney. That's criminal charges. And Theroux, Vic, and Wagner know all about this. Like I said, you had this in 2000 and what? On February the 2nd, 2011 at 8:52 a.m., I blew the whistle on Gov.O'Malley and 52 members of the Mom Machine. I was making a movie, Get Shorty. This movie was about Maryland's Democratic Party, the courts and the police. The courts and the police. On February the 6th, I shot footage of the movie at the Towson Courthouse. All right. Computer, 13 movies, an external hard drive, a Jailhouse Diary, 238 master copies of film I was making. Shellenberger knowingly presented false evidence to the grand jury to get an indictment. Permitted perjury by the Baltimore Police Department. I won my case. I was found innocent of all charges. Greg Bernstein, Commissioner Belfield participated in the kidnapping. All right. There's the date. An affirmation and information needed for this case in the case folders. Y'all going after Marilyn Mosby? We going after Scott Shellenberger. We need a federal and state audit. The same way that you going after Mosby, same way that you need to go after Governor O'Malley. That's P.O. Box 38. All right. Thank you for your correspondence to the Chicago office. It's my responsibility to have you contact the Illinois Department of Corrections on your behalf. Our office will do its best to assure you receive a response to your request. Please allow 30 to 60 days. Marilyn Mosby didn't do nothing. Bernstein didn't do nothing. And Fox 45 been sitting on this. That's President Obama. 1402 Lochner. I'm not a terrorist. I'm an activist. You feel me? You can contact Senator Cardin, Burris, Senator Reed, Congressman Cummings, as well as Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr. I gave it to Senator Franklin, a packet, to present to the floor in the Senate. N62528. I'm a whistleblower on the courts. Right here. 5/6/2008. Clearly states whistleblower. You feel me? Whistleblower. And that's the Department of Justice. So if you're going after Marilyn Mosby, you got to go after Shellenberger. That's the Interstate Compact. Offenders application for Interstate Compact. Lake County, Illinois. You feel me? Dwayne G. Davis. You see that? This is the property that y'all stole in 2008. All right? That videotape is missing. The same way that y'all stole property from me in 2011. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. This is a follow-up letter. Enclosed is a videotape for the 2010 election. It includes tape phone calls to Melissa. I followed her instructions and completed my whistleblower's application concerning the courts. I was locked up in Illinois and Maryland, labeled a terrorist because I was exposing the corruption in the courts. The report details the judges, the lawyers elected in city, county, and state, federal levels who benefited from the privatization of the prison industry. I showed the Illinois States Attorney Waller, Maryland States Attorney Shellenberger knowingly, maliciously lied to the grand jury to get an indictment on cases they both manufactured to hide the corruption of the prospective courts. Richard McFeely, the Baltimore FBI, all right, he got that. The NAACP, Erek Holder, they got that. I asked for IRS, all right? I asked for IRS audit. You give me that audit, and we're going to count the money behind the machine. That's the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of the United States. All right? Davis versus Illinois. In reply to your submission, Chief Justice, on April 2007, under Article 3 of the Constitution and jurisdiction of this court. All right? Y'all got that. So we're going to the Supreme Court of the Grand Jury 2022. That means that Erek Barron, Department of Justice, the same way that you went after Mosby, you got to go after Scott Shellenberger. That's the witness involuntary statement. Waukegan Police Department. You lied on the indictment. You lied to the grand jury. You altered witness statements. It says envelope in a packet. Y'all destroyed that packet. That's me. 2007. All right. We talking about crime and justice. And we talking about Vic Carter, Mary Bubala, Kai Jackson. We talking about you. That's Kai Jackson right there. Dear Mr. Bailey, this is a follow-up letter pertaining to our phone call, 1/30/2010. I recorded that phone call. It's on tape. President Obama know about it. Lisa Madigan, Patrick Fitzgerald, Director of the FBI, Quinn. You see who know about it? We're going after the criminal enterprise of your courts, and that's notarized by the public. That's notarized. That's P.O. Box. That's Patrick Fitzgerald. These are the inmates, which makes it a class action lawsuit. Because like I said, I was kidnapped. Chicago, Illinois, 2008. Michael Waller, Karen Levy, Ken LaRue. Y'all participated in fraud in the court. fraud in the court. You filed false papers with the court. And Marilyn Mosby did the same thing. That's Kobe Little. And Kobe Little ain't opened his mouth. That's WBAL. And WBAL know all about this. Kobe Little, Marilyn Mosby, you want to save your career? Then you need to prosecute Scott Shellenberger. An indictment. There it goes right there. So we have everything. Chicago Disciplinary Committee. All right. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's Moxley of Waukegan. That's Chief Hyatt in the state prosecutor's office. That's President Trump. That's Johnny Oleski, county executive. And that's States Attorney Mosby, 2016. All right. That's Jane Miller. All right, from the I-team. That's President Obama. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's Governor Hogan. That's Mayor Pugh. And that's Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. That's Erek Holder, the Department of Justice. That's 2014. That's Michael Nearham, State Attorney's Office. That's the Department of Justice, Ronald Davis in 2015. That's Al Redmer. That's Brian Frost. And that's Mayor Pugh. That's the IRS. We're going to have an audit, a federal and state audit. We're going to audit Scott Shellenberger. We're going to audit this, and we're going to audit this case. We're going to audit a federal and state audit. Like I said, that's Jane Miller. That's Larry Hogan and Al Redmer. And that's Larry Hogan. Governor Hogan know all about this. And that's Justin Fenton. Justin Fenton just broke the story about Marilyn Mosby, but he's been protecting Scott Shellenberger for the last 11 years. He's been protecting Scott Shellenberger for the longest. Racism in the Baltimore Sun. You feel me? Racism in the Baltimore Sun. That's what we talking about. That's Carmela Harris. See who that is? That's Elijah Cummings. So, Justin Fenton, who joined the Baltimore Sun in 2005, yeah, you need to turn over that information that the Baltimore Sun got. Because you just reported on Marilyn Mosby. Let's see if you turn on the white people. Let's see if you turn in Scott Shellenberger.